Beautiful Phoenix friends. It's LeahMarie here to do a weekly pick a card for you guys. This week I'm just going to do a one card pick a card from an awesome new deck that I got recently, Unicorn Magic. So, all kinds of wisdom and gifts from the unicorn spirit and realm. And so, I'm excited to see how this energy wants to unfold for you guys. Interestingly, I literally just did a full video recording and notice that the record button did not actually stay on. And so it was a very beautiful reading. So we'll see how it unfolds if we get some of the same cards out. So I'm almost feeling this sort of like, stop, do over energy. So maybe some of you are feeling like you need a do over, you want a do over, you want second chance, you want to try to do it differently, something differently. That might perhaps resonate for some of you in the collective before going into the individual cards. And we got one there. So I'm really just feeling this energy of embracing the spontaneity and surprises. So I could have been very angry after I spent the time doing the reading, which essentially came out for myself, which I got some beautiful nuggets, which is great. So I'm feeling like for some of you, even at this time, it might be just like being gentler with yourselves at this time, realizing like, hey, maybe you didn't get something done in the time frame you'd hoped for, or maybe you made some errors in judgment, or you did some things a little differently than maybe you would have liked, and you are now feeling in this space of like, I kind of want to just do that one over again. And so I'm encouraging you to do that one over again to whatever degree you can, okay? In this situation, I was like, well, do I want to be done recording for today? And I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to come back because I really want to get you guys another awesome reading. And I am doing it again, and we'll see what happens this time. I do truly feel that everything we are always learning from, learning and growing, and having the opportunity to do better than we did the last time. So, with that being said, I hope to bring you guys an even more beautiful reading than the one that I just did for myself. So, all the timestamps are going to be in the description box below, along with all the ways that you can get in touch with me, the deck that I'm using, and all that awesomeness. So I'm going to go over and start with card one. So we've got number 44. We've got our Ascended Masters and Metatron's Cube actually coming in with this card. And it is I am presence. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. So this is a really powerful and expansive card, very connected with the angelic realm, really coming into this space. The I am presence is like this energy of you fully embodying all of the things that you do want to embody in your life. So part of using things like I am statements can help you get into the I am presence. So when they're talking about expanding your stellar gateway, so what does that mean, right? Some of you might understand that. And in this case, what I'm feeling is it's like expanding your stellar gateway, which in this case is your heart connection. And so expanding your heart and starting to more fully embody this I am presence. So instead of saying things in terms of what you want or what you hope to have, speaking to yourself in terms of I am that, I am worthy, I am abundance, I am love, I am the divine presence itself. And this is helping to align you with the infinite possibilities in the universe. So even that in and of itself, like I am an infinite being, I'm an infinite creator of reality. And all of those types of things and focus can really help you step more into being not only the divine presence that you are, but being in the present moment. So this is something that I see a lot. When we embody the presence, we're actually more and more capable of remaining present in each moment that's happening, staying with the feelings in the emotions, allowing ourselves to be grounded in whatever is happening and to expand with it rather than contract from experiences. So it's like this doesn't feel nearly as good as this does, right? So it's really allowing yourself to start looking at your posture even. So this is something we cover in our monthly self-empowerment classes. We talk about the way we carry our bodies, and when it comes to different topics, oftentimes people will be sharing their information in the group, and they'll be like hunched over or head down or not making eye contact. And oftentimes, and I'm even interestingly needing to clear my throat, so sometimes people will be on our Zoom classes like trying to talk, and they're getting these little nuggets in their throat where they're like I can't clear this out, right? So it's like all of these little nuances that sometimes come with stepping more into the presence that we are. And so these things come to body language, come to the way that we speak, our intonation, our clarity of voice. And a lot of times becoming more present and in the presence energy is about us becoming more conscious in each moment. What are we doing with our body? What are we doing with our voice? What are we doing with our energy? And really starting to assess yourself from a loving place. Okay, I'm going to say this from a loving place. So, not from a judging, not from saying what you're doing is bad or wrong, but looking at what is there currently in a matter of fact way. This is what I'm currently doing, and is it working? Is it what you want to keep doing? Or do you want to expand it into something else? Do you want to change it and make it different? Do you want to have it be more expansive if it isn't currently more expansive? And this energy is coming through, and I'm going to bring this card in again because I'm also seeing with this unicorn there are wings involved, and I'm saying that angelic presence. And again, with the 44, that's ascended masters. So there is a lot of divine presence around you and waking up within you at this time. And it is very intentional because the more of us that can embody this divine energy, the more of us are creating space for other people to get to that space when they're ready. And so this is one of the biggest gifts that you can give yourself and humanity, is really embodying all of those things to your greatest ability each day, right? Because we're all beautiful works in progress. So it's going to be a day-to-day thing where we're going to work each day to do a little bit better and to expand a little bit more and to become a little bit more conscious of how we're sitting, how we're interacting with other people, how we're using our voice, how we sound, all those things, but doing so from a very compassionate place, very loving and understanding place, that if you didn't know how to do it any differently until this point, you're not going to know until you learn and then practice. So with that being said, I encourage you guys to start practicing some I am mantras. If you need help with that, feel free to reach out. I have a whole slew, and I have a new meditation that's going to come out as soon as I can get the pieces together for you guys, that is a series of I am mantras that's really powerful and has helped a number of people in the community here when I've been using them in one-on-one situations. So I am going to work to get you guys some more nuggets to help with that as well. But in the meantime, feel free to use your own I am statements and allow them to be ones that are really beautiful and empowering and aligned with the life that you really want to be living from this moment forward. So thank you so much for tapping in. I would love your likes, shares, and subscribes. I so appreciate them and all the other support that you guys have been giving. So until next time, take care, card one. So we're going to come over to card two, which is number 15. So that could be a significant number for this week for your guides, angels, and the unicorn energy to communicate. And they're bringing you the cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold and accept joy. So I'm going to bring this in, and I just have to say, when it says look for the pot of gold, this is triggering kind of, I'm being shown a contrasting analogy, let's say. So oftentimes, and especially right now in the collective, we are seeing a lot of people focusing on what they don't want, focusing on fear, what ifs, old stories, old programs. Those are all coming to the surface so that we can see them, acknowledge if they are or aren't working for us, and choose differently. So this is such a powerful message because we do literally get what we focus on, no matter what it is that we focus on. This is a universal law. And this is something I'm going to talk more about in other videos when it comes to universal laws. So one of them is we get what we focus on. So if you're focusing on things that you do not actually want to manifest, you will just keep getting more of those things that you don't want. Now, I would much prefer for you and myself personally that we get our pot of gold, that we get our rainbow, that we get our awesome partner, whether it's a masculine or feminine, however you choose to identify or whatever you are attracted to. In this case, it's just a masculine for the purposes of, I feel this is showing us a form of abundance in partnerships, relationships, in forms of spiritual. The rainbow is more of a spiritual abundance. The pot of gold is a more financial or material abundance, right? And so if you choose to focus on looking for gold, looking for the miracles in each day, looking for the gifts, looking for the joy, guess what you're going to find? You're quite likely to find joy and more miracles. And I say this silly because it is. It's like, it's so simple, yet at the same time, it's one of the biggest places I see people get caught when it comes to the coaching work I do, is in these stories where they're focusing on the things that they've just been conditioned to focus on, or the things that they don't like. And the unicorns are coming through. They're like, we're going to ride you in towards all of the abundance that you want as soon as you start focusing on all the abundance you already have. So look for the joy in your life. Look for the pots of gold. Look for the extra dollars, the extra pennies even. If you find a penny on the ground, I know it's only 1 cent, but it's 1 cent more than you had before you found that penny. And that's what the unicorn spirit is saying. It's like you already are being given these gifts and you already are experiencing joys. It might not be to the extent that you would like it to be yet, but the quickest, most efficient route to get there is by focusing on all of those positive things, focusing on the pot of gold that's coming in, not being attached to it literally being a pot of gold, but knowing that your pot of gold is going to look and be whatever it needs to be for you and your personal fulfillment, okay? So really beautiful energy, focusing inward, looking at the stories and how you're investing your time, what it is you're visualizing, what it is you're focusing on, and allowing that to begin to shift more and more for you, looking for the good and the joy and the abundance instead of the other things that you're done with. You don't want that anymore. You're good over there. It's like, I want my pot of gold and all of the glorious abundance that comes with that, all the freedom and all of the expansion is available for you now, should you choose to start focusing on it. So thank you so much for picking card 2, sending so much love and light, and I do appreciate all those likes, shares, and subscribes from you guys as well. So take care until next time. So we're going to shift over to card 3, which is number 27, and it is Ascension Flames. Merge with light, ignite keys and codes. So for those of you that picked number 3, I am feeling a strong sense of spiritual ascension and okay, so we had the video freeze when I was bringing this card forward for you guys. So again, anytime that happens with the video, it is very intentional. So really pausing the community right now, and those of you who picked this card and Ascension Flames, like pausing to really take time to merge with the light is what I'm hearing. So you can see that there's all these different color flames. So, you know, it's like we've got our green and our white, and we're scooching up to like a magenta, gold, kind of blue, purple. So all of these different flames all have different significance on an energetic level, but they might also have a different significance to you personally. So maybe you've been called to things like the blue flame, the violet flame, the golden flame. Just allowing yourself to connect with whatever color or energy aspects of ascension that you have been presented organically is what I'm hearing. So with this, it's about taking the time to begin to merge your energy. So getting that video pause to me was really this like, this isn't a quick overnight thing. Ascension is a process that we are all going to be going through the entirety that we are in a body. And it's going to happen in different stages as our physical form can adapt to the vibrational and the neurobiological changes that happen when we do ascend to different levels of consciousness through growth, healing, and transformation. And so at this time, there's this really powerful energy for you to start consciously merging with these light codes. Start allowing these keys to unlock within you new wisdom, new ways of saying things, new perspectives for looking at things, new perspectives for engaging with reality itself, and also allowing yourself to be very gentle and loving and kind with yourself through this process. So I talk about this intermittently on the channel. If you are going through spiritual transformation, sometimes that can be incredibly uncomfortable and also come with physical challenges. And so if that's something you've been experiencing, it's especially important to get time outside to ground yourself, take nice baths or showers with oils or high quality products that are natural and like non-chemically based, because a lot of the Ascension stuff too wants a pure level in your body. So eating cleaner and drinking good clean water wherever possible, that you can get better, higher quality nutrients and supplements into your diet, your body, your lifestyle is better. And I'm not a nutritionist, so I'm not telling you what to do with that. Like, seek out a specialist who can help you in that arena. It's just so important during Ascension to really be taking good care of your body, getting a good amount of rest, and getting out and grounding. Grounding is a huge energy balancer because we're talking crown chakra expansion, right? So it's like your top's getting blown off your head, and you need to bring the energy down through the feet and back into the earth itself to ground and center and really anchor these lights and key codes here on the earth plane. And so I would not doubt that many of you that selected this card do identify in this life as light workers, starseeds, empaths. And so as such, you are here to ascend, but you're also here to ascend in order to bring that 5D and higher consciousness energy here to the earth plane to anchor it and allow it to expand out with you. So I do feel the merging is multifold. It's here to help you on your journey, but it's also, as you merge with that light, it allows you to then share it differently. So it's literally you're receiving those codes and keys, and then you're anchoring them, and then you're able to then gift them to other people once they become fully merged, locked in, and activated and functional within you. And so this is a really powerful time. I would also pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities, the number on here being 27. So 27, 72, or 9, any of those three numbers can also be used in the next week or weeks for you as a way for the universe to communicate when you're about to receive a new key or code, or when it's time to really look at, oh, this is Ascension stuff that's happening. Okay, now I know, and what do I need to do to honor myself and this part of my journey to integrate and merge most efficiently. So really cool, strong energy coming through with that in this card. So grateful to have you here as part of the community and to be ascending with you in our own beautiful and different ways, because it's such a powerful and profound journey. So I'm sending you so much love and light for an absolutely amazing week. Take care.